it's Lisette here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about my first time ever doing a bunch of things that are on this tag. Ha, I got you, you little creeper. We're not talking about the first time you're talking about. This is actually a very popular tag here on YouTube, so let's just go ahead and get right into it. The first thing is my first tweet. Honestly, I do not know what my first tweet is. I've been on Twitter for years and years and years and years, but I do remember the first day I signed up for Twitter, I believe was on Thanksgiving of like maybe 2011 or something like that. So I've been on Twitter for a long time, and that's actually why I have a lot of subscribers or followers on Twitter. My first YouTube video was an everyday makeup routine, and I can link it down below. It's actually on my first ever channel. And my voice, oh my gosh, I was such a baby. My voice sounds different. I look different. I was like filming against the window, so it was all dark. Like, I think that I have grown up since that video. So if you would like to see where I started, how I started from the bottom, now I'm here, not on top, but just a little bit up there, then I'll link it down below for you guys. First person you subscribe to on YouTube. The first two people I subscribed to on YouTube were Meg DeAngelis, I believe that's how you pronounce her last name, and then Eva Gutowski, My Life as Ava, Ava Gutowski, because those were the two people that let me know that YouTube wasn't just about music videos. I legit thought YouTube was just music videos and lyric videos and like how-to stuff type of things, but not really like beauty related. And then there's the prank side and the gaming side. Y'all, I did not know anything about this with YouTube. Like I was clueless. First Facebook profile pic, I will find it and put it here. Do you still talk to your first love? Yes, I do. Me and him are actually still friends, and yeah. What was your first alcoholic drink? No lie, I feel like my first alcoholic drink was probably a Four Loko. If that even is considered alcohol, I don't know. What was your first job? My first ever job was actually in an office. It was in the registrar's office of the school that I went to, my university. So I had a pretty good job as a first job ever, just doing office work, helping people get degrees. Like that job was actually really legit, especially for a freshman, and especially for me being 16 at the time. It was a really good job, but you know, I quit it. What was your first car? My first car is the same car I have now. It is a 2013 Volkswagen Beetle TDI edition. Love the car. Love this car so much. It's like the perfect mix of sporty and vintage because I love Beetles. I actually wanted an old model of a Beetle, but my mom was like, that would be so expensive if it breaks down, blah blah blah, we're getting you a new one. And I was like, thank you. So if you guys would like to see a car tour of my little baby, his name is Menu, which is French for midnight, because my car is actually black on the outside, black on the inside. So if you guys would like to see a car tour of that, let me know. Who was the first person to text you today? The first person to text me today, I believe my mom. Who was the first person you thought of this morning? The first person I thought of this morning was Gigi. She's not a person, but Gigi. I love her. She's my kitty. Who was your first grade teacher? Man, I don't know if she's my first grade teacher, but my first, like, the furthest back teacher I can remember is Mrs. West. Oh, that lady was so inspirational. Like, she was one of those teachers that made you want to go to school. She was so cool. I can't remember what grade she was in, but I know my mom even remembers her, so I can ask my mom. But I remember her. Her name was Miss West, and she was the sweetest lady ever. Where did you go on your first ride on an airplane? My first ride on an airplane, I went to Chicago with my family at the time because my stepdad was born and raised in Chicago, and we were going to go visit his mother. That was a very interesting experience because she's racist. So it was very fun. And my stepdad's white, by the way, just so you're not like, huh? Who was your first best friend and do you still talk? I believe my first ever best friend, okay, my first ever best friend, her name was Brianna. And then my like real best friend, her name was Riza. And I don't talk to her anymore because we were best friends when I was in elementary school and I used to live in Florida. And then I moved to Texas. So at that time, there was no like Facebook or Twitter or anything, Instagram for you to keep in touch. So we did not keep in touch at all. I haven't even tried like Googling her or anything because I can't even remember her last name. I'm pretty sure my mom would be able to if I asked her, so maybe I could like find her on Facebook. But at that point in time, there was no Facebook. If there was a MySpace, we were both too young to have a MySpace. Like I said, I was in elementary school, so there was really no way of us to keep in touch, sadly. Where was your first sleepover? I don't know, like my friend's house, Riza's house. Me and her would like spend weeks at each other's place. Like we'd be like, Mom, can I go sleep over? We'd end up going there for like 3-4 days because we went to the same school, so our moms would just like drop us off, pick us up. It was real cool. We were like sisters. What was the first thing you did this morning? Should I be really honest with you guys or not? I'll be honest with you guys. I've had food poisoning lately, so the first thing I did was went to the bathroom. What was the first concert you ever went to? My first concert was actually Somo. I think that's his name. Somo, he has that song. I'm a ride on you, baby, all night, all night. I'm a ride on you, baby, all night, all night. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna keep going. My second ever concert was Ariana Grande. Loved it. Sang every single song. It was awesome. And then my third concert I went to was the Drake and Future concert. Lit as fuck. Lit. If Drake, I know Drake's coming out with another tour because he said he was going to do another tour soon, and he said he would come back to Austin. So if I'm still living in Texas and Austin is still close to me, I'm going to his next concert. I do not care. I love Drake. Drake is that's why y'all's name is Champagne Mommies and Poppies, because I have guy viewers too. Hey, so yeah, I have an obsession with Drake if you haven't been able to tell. Next, first broken bone. I have never broken a bone in my life. I'm a scaredy cat and I don't do a lot of things that would make me break a bone, so no. First piercing. I'm pretty sure my first piercings were my little earlobe piercings, and I got that when I was a baby, so yeah. First foreign country you've gone to. My passport has no tattoos. First movie you remember seeing. Dinosaur. Does anyone remember that movie? Dinosaur, Mary Poppins. Whoa. I'm trying to really think back. The Rugrats movie? I don't remember stuff like that. When was your first detention? Bitch, I never went to detention. I was a good kid. I did not do that. No. Who is your first roommate? I have never had a roommate. I do not like girls. I do not want someone else's hair. And I do not want to deal with a bitch on her period. So, in college, I always made sure I got a single A. What is the first thing you do when you get home? Take off my shoes, take off my bra. When was your first kiss? My first kiss was my freshman year of college, and it was with the guy that I've known since 7th grade, but I was always a chicken to kiss or touch anyone in middle and high school, so I waited until college. So I'm running out of space in my SD card. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, thumbs down, whichever one floats your boat. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!